Anyway, what's going on, you guys? I just got back off set. I'm kind of excited because I really got to meet some new people. I got to meet some new friends, and I would call them friends. Hopefully they're friends. Maybe we'll keep in touch. You never know. So like a lot of things were brought up. It was really cool getting to talk to these people and like getting to know their life as a working actor and all that, because I just do it on the side. If you stay tuned, all next month, so the 1st of August, I'm doing a 4-part series about me, myself, and I. Somebody brought it up to, a few people brought it up to my attention to tell you guys my backstory. I know I've been pushing motivation and self-worth, and y'all know nothing about my backstory. Y'all know nothing about my credibility and why I feel like I have something to bring to the table. So stay with me until August the 1st. Starting August the 1st, we are doing a whole 4-part series about Matthew Christopher. But anyway, so yeah, I was on set this week with Tyler Perry. He's one of my favorite people of the whole world. He's one of my favorite actors. He's one of my favorite directors. His life is just something that I embody and I love greatly. So any chance I get to work with him, I'm like, we're set. Like, clear the schedule. Let's do this. I don't care what's happening. When the king calls, I answer. So, last Friday, little backstory, last Friday, I was driving into work and I got this call and I was like, I don't know this number. So I forwarded it called me back, so I answered. I'm like, oh shoot, did I not pay one of my bills or something? So I called him back, and lo and behold, it was the casting company for this show. So I was like, yeah, sure, let me check my schedule, let me see what I can do, and I'll give you a call back. Because one thing that I know I've talked a lot about is self-worth on this channel. And one thing I've learned is to take quality over quantity, especially in the film industry. Don't be so acceptable or accessible to these agents to where they know they can get the better half. They know they can get the better end of the deal. I only pick and choose. Like when I first dove into it, I would take anything and everything that came to me. Now I have my select directors that I'm willing to work with. I have my select casting companies that I'm willing to work with. I'm a free agent, so any of you agents out there, hit me up. My contact information is below. Speaking of which, make sure you subscribe and like my channel. I really can't wait to do my 4-part series. There's going to be a lot of laughs, a lot of tears, a lot of what the hells. But yeah, make sure you subscribe and hit the notification button because we're going to rock this mother out. But anyway, back on topic. So they called me and I was like, you know what? I'll do it. It's Tyler Perry. I love being down at his studio. It's just a very humbling experience. And though I'm low on the totem pole when it comes to acting and being any type of actor or any type of credibility, I'm like, hell yeah, let's do this. I was going to be, so I agreed to it. They're like, Monday, be there. And you know, I'm kind of walking around the circle because I can't, like, I signed an NDA act, so I can't, sorry, there was fuzz once again. New couch, I guess every time I sit on it, which is like the 3rd time because I don't really sit in here that much. It's more like a sitting room. All I can tell you is that I was supposed to be a mobster. No, first off, I was supposed to be a bouncer. And I'm just like, did they really look at my pictures? Do I look like I could even protect myself when it came to a sketchy situation? Especially in a biker bar? Like, okay. I'm like, okay, cool, whatever. Yeah, let's do this. Sunday night, I get a text message from my agent, or from, not my agent, from the casting company. And they're like, hey, change the schedule, you're going to be a gangster, you're going to be kind of thing like mobster, gangster. And I'm like, okay, I can kind of fit that role just a little bit because I'm the quiet one, or not the quiet one, but you can tell there's a little crazy in me. It's like, don't mess with him type. Like I can get into that, like, yo, don't mess with me. But anyways, they're like, think mobster, come mobster. So I even had my whole backstory. Casting time's at 10, so you know, get checked in, check with wardrobe, check with makeup. So I was very fortunate enough to be right alongside 2 aspiring actors in themselves. One guy was named Brenton and the other one was named Callie. I'm gonna link especially Callie's stuff down below because she has a film company in herself. Really inspiring people. She has a film company that she's working on a sci-fi film, and I really encourage you guys to go check it out. It's still in the works. I think she said every 5-second scene is about 36 hours worth of post-production. I really truly want you guys to check it out. It's really cool. I think it's got some momentum, it's got some speed. I'm really like pushing for her. With that being said, I got grouped with these two and we like hit it off instantly, and it's been really cool. You know, we talked about everything, and each of us came from different walks of life. Like, she has been a working actress for numerous years. Brenton had just gotten into the business, and me, who has dabbled in the business, but I've focused more on my work and the restaurant and all that. So I'm new into it to where I've got my feet wet. I've done some things. I'm working on some bigger projects to come. I kind of know a little, but not a lot. So I wouldn't even give myself any credibility, but it was really cool just sitting down and talking with them and getting to understand their walks of life. Like, a little bit of Callie's story was she and her boyfriend came down from Michigan. We were joking around by the end of the night, or by the end of the day, they were A-listers in Michigan. So especially her boyfriend, and so she had done commercials and she had done just a bunch of indie films up there, and she told me, she's like, I moved down here to advance my career. She said I could only go as far as I could in Michigan, and it was time for me to level up, so to speak. And I'm like, hey, I got the tattoo. So yeah, she had just moved down from Michigan, like packed up everything. And I commend these people that can like pack up everything and just say the hell with it. I'm chasing my dream. Like, I can't, like, I've sat here and I've chased my dreams 110%. I've chased every dream that has popped into my head. But when it comes to like acting and modeling, I always chase those dreams as a side hustle, as a side dream. Like, if something came about, I would take it. I don't know, it's one of those industries that you're either good or you're not, or they either like you or they hate you. And I've got really good feedback before, and I've got really feedback before, and so therefore it's hard for me to just, this is all I'm going to do. Now granted, I think my life would be a hell of a lot less stressful, because I could sit at home, work on these videos, build my platform on YouTube and all that, go to these casting calls, get in front of directors, maybe get it, maybe not, sit there, eat really good food during lunch, and, you know, living the life. I've never really chased those dreams to their fullest potential until this year. I really commend Callie and her boyfriend for chasing those dreams, for creating a movie and getting it edited on their own budget. But anyway, one thing that she, like, right out of the gate hit me with, and I thought about it a lot yesterday, and it's been on my mind today, and it's been on my, like, and it's also been a part of me the more I think about it. Self-deprecating depression and self-deprecating worth, and how you are in this industry. You could be the best actor, but if you're not fit for the part, you don't get the role. If you sit there and you chase and you chase and you chase, and it's all, and I'm not gonna lie, it's all based off of looks. It's based off personality. It's based off your, like, your gender, your color, your ethnicity. Like, and some of these casting calls, I'm like, where's the HR department? Like, how can they get away with this? It's a humbling experience, but it's also a very hard industry. You have to analyze yourself, and to the point where you start to overanalyze yourself, to wonder if you are good enough, if you are ever going to make it into the industry. And that's why very few people succeed. So it's a very finicky industry, and it's one that you really have to have a thick skin and a strong mindset for. And I didn't want to make this video all about the film industry and acting. I really wanted to talk about, like, self-deprecating depression, and like getting depressed just because of your job and what you feel like you're not good enough for, when in all actuality you're very good at your craft and you're very good at your work, as long as you put the work into it. And eventually that door will open, no matter what it is. No matter if you want to be a makeup tutorial artist, no matter if you want to be the best burger flipper in the world, one of these days that door is going to open, to where all your hard work, all your late nights, all your tears, all your wondering if I'm going to be able to do it is going to open up, and you're going to flourish, and it's just going to be like, wow, this is why I stuck with it. This is why those late nights mattered. This is why that bank account that had no funds in it. This is why I kept on keeping on. It will happen as long as you make it happen. And once you start making it happen and getting your headset in the right place, all your doors will open up. So I really hope that you go chase those dreams. I know we talked about this last week, and I know we talked about limiting yourself and putting yourself in that small mindset. Well, this has a lot to do with that as well. Like, the second you start putting yourself in a small mindset, you start also thinking, I'm not worth it. All your flaws, and you start looking and comparing yourself to all these other people that have a different talent, and they have a different look, and they have a different demeanor about them. You almost want to start changing yourself to be those people, when in all actuality, you just got to be true to who you are. Don't need approval from anybody. You don't need to sit here and beat yourself up because somebody else got an act role instead of you, or somebody else got funding for their film instead of you. Or like my instance, I follow this YouTuber who started literally the same day I did, and she does makeup tutorials. I support her 110%. I'm there. I'm the first one that likes her videos. I'm the first one to comment on her videos and give her as much support as I can. And her account has grown a lot faster than mine. Do I sit here and I say, well, I'm going nowhere? Or do I just keep grinding because I'm true to myself? I am who I want to be on film, off film, on the radio, off the radio, in the restaurant, not in the restaurant. I am who I want to be, regardless of what anybody else thinks. Don't beat yourself up just because you didn't get that one role that you wanted so bad. Or don't beat yourself up because you didn't get 14,000 views on your first video and somebody else did. Because your time will come. You put the work into it, you put the effort into it, your time will come. And when that time comes, it will be so worth it. Because you are worth it. I'm going to leave you guys with this because y'all are awesome. I don't really know how far I've ran on this video, but you guys are awesome. I really hope y'all keep grinding and go out there and chase a dream. You've worked hard for it. You know you have it. You know you have your you know you have your art. You know you have your talent. So get out there and make something of it. You guys are great. I love y'all dearly. Go subscribe. Comment below. Let me know what you guys want to talk about. I'm always open ears. Stay tuned till August for our 4-part series about me, myself, and I. You guys have a great day. Have a great week. Remember, you are your only competition, no matter what anybody else thinks. Hard work over talent, always and forever. You guys are awesome. Peace. La la la, I want to be Kim Kardashian. And some of these casting calls, I'm like, where's the HR department?